There have been lots of engagements and forums in recent years geared towards charting a way for a developed metal sector in Nigeria. The concern of many Nigerians is whether these conversations will yield the required results. On the issues today, we will x-ray this crucial element in Nigeria's solid minerals sector, as well as take stock of actions and activities of government through the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development to develop the metal sector in Nigeria. Stay with us.
This is Scam Holdings Limited in Ilorin, Kwara State. With an annual production capacity running into thousands in tons, it is one of the largest steel producers in Nigeria. The plant provides jobs for about 4,000 people and produces nail and wire rod products for the local Nigerian market. Of iron rods and bars for the building and construction industry in Nigeria. The plant in Suleja, Niger State, is one of them. There are several other operators in Nigeria operating at various capacities. Whether it's the local foundry workshop, the welding and fabrication artisan, the smelters and even the vehicle assembly plants, all of them make up the metallurgical industry in Nigeria. Regrettably, the industry is not where it should be.
You know, there was a time we suffered certain economic downturn. It affected them. But above all, that is something they described from our inspection report. Physically going to them, they reported that they have, even when they strive to produce their products with the best set standard, both local and international, Nigerians that like cheap things will go out there in Ukraine and other countries and purchase the one with low quality, the finished products of low quality, and then circulate them into the Nigerian markets. The local producers have spent quality raw material to produce the products, therefore making it higher in cost. Why they have gone there to import and then bring into Nigeria at a cheaper rate.
The steel-making plants, for instance, rely on scrap metals which are smelted and forged into different products, and this has its own cost.
Government knows that it is very critical, and it is one of the 41 items that are banned by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Hoping that we, starting from the scratch internally, should develop the capacity. And that we are doing. If you look at the factory, our floor is full of materials, but there is no business, no market, because of still influx of substandard products into the country.
There are current efforts by the private sector to begin production of liquid steel and flat iron sheets using primary raw materials like iron ore, coal, dolomites and refractories, to mention a few. The 10-year Gujeni project by African Natural Resources Limited is worthy of note. Kogi Iron is another group that is exploring iron ore in the country for possible production of steel. On the part of the government, the 5-decade Ajakuta and Itakbe projects may soon come to fruition, going by recent actions by the current administration. It is generally believed that the 24,000-hectare complex can kickstart Nigeria's industrialization.
My first priority was to make Ajakuta work, because that has a lot of multiplier effects for Nigeria and for Nigerians. The steel complex is more than just a company, can employ so many Nigerians. And it's not even just direct employment that we're talking about, the spin-off. Once we produce steel in this country, it's a leapfrog into the industrial era. Nigeria can now boast of being an industrialized state. Because look, all these parts that we import, like ordinary pumps, and so many other small things that we import from abroad. Once steel is available, people can fabricate, foundries will spring up from there, and of course there will be a lot of fabrication, and of course this will generate work. You can make spare parts for vehicles, you can do so many things.
A recent tour of the facility by the minister has further renewed the hope of many Nigerians who who wish to see the furnace blasting and the mills rolling at the Ajaokuta Steel Complex.
The small workshops that are functioning now, they are functioning at very low capacity because all they do is do maintenance. This company needs this particular thing to be repaired or replaced, but we want them to start producing things that they can offer for sale. That is, they go commercial.
The memorandum of understanding to be signed with the Russian Federation for a build-operate transfer agreement is laudable. While all of these